Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Our first ingredient will be some pre-shredded cheese. I know I usually rail against this stuff, but this stuff is quick and easy and already has some spices and flavorings added to it. To that, we'll also use some chipotle peppers and adobo, some sour cream, some flour tortillas. You could definitely use corn as well. And finally, we'll need some shredded rotisserie chicken. I got this from the deli at my local grocery store, but if they don't have it pre-shredded, just grab you a rotisserie and shred it yourself. With all that in hand, we can get started. We'll add a couple heaped tablespoons of those pre-diced chipotles and adobo. Definitely use less if you don't like heat, that's going to add some spice. We'll add a few ounces of our shredded cheese to the bowl. And then to help lubricate things, I'm adding a couple tablespoons of olive oil. And of course, we'll season this with a little pinch of salt. Not too much, there's plenty of salt in that cheese. And some fresh cracked pepper. Yes, I'm using my little disposable pepper grinder because I all ran out filming that filet au pois video earlier this week, which I hope you checked out. Anyways, we'll go ahead and thoroughly combine our chicken and cheese and chipotle mixture and then heap some of that into a taco shell. I definitely added a little bit too much here. These are going to be some chunky taquitos, but hey, I like a good big bite. You'll go ahead and form that chicken and cheese mixture into a nice roll right in the middle of the tortilla, and then just roll it up like a burrito, but without tucking in the ends. If you don't overstuff your tortilla shells like I did, you should get about 12 to 15 out of this. I actually only got 10, but that's alright. I got some good big bites out of these nice thick taquitos. And of course, it goes without saying, you could use shredded beef or carnitas or any meat and cheese mixture of your liking. Next up, we're going to pop these in an air fryer. I will put directions in the description down below on how to cook these if you don't have an air fryer. Anyways, we're going to brush them with some olive oil for maximum crispification. You could definitely brush both sides. I just went for the top because I was in a hurry. And then we'll cook these at 375 for about 12 minutes or until they are golden brown on the outside, just like that, and nice and gooey in the middle. Then plate your taquitos up. Of course, we have our sour cream as a condiment, but I'm going to cheat here and add a nice handful of cool, crisp iceberg lettuce and a little more of our cheese. Plop on a nice dollop of that sour cream, which is just the perfect condiment for these smoky, spicy, cheesy taquitos. And in search of ever more spice, I'm going to drizzle on a little bit of my favorite Mexican hot sauce, Tapatio. That is a beautiful plate of food that took about 20 minutes to prepare. Look at that wonderful cheese pull, that crispy flour tortilla. Like I said, you could definitely use corn. They're just a little bit more brittle and difficult to roll. Get a nice big old bite with that sour cream on it. Man, I'm telling you, that is so satisfying. Anything with cheese and juicy chicken is going to be tasty. Add a little bit of that cool lettuce and that tangy sour cream. It's just really delightful. I hope you'll give these a try. Add any kind of meat and cheese that you like. Top it however you wish, but just go make something delicious.